He didn't get speed. He did it off of like 23 workers or 29 workers. Like that's weird. You don't see that. It kills not only because it is a strong build, but because it's so counter the meta.
Yeah. So in the top right, in Team UR Blue, down 0-2, looking to redeem himself, it is Monk.
And then in the bottom left, maintaining his glorious pink colors, representing Team Lit Esports, we have Listel. What do you think? Should I cast like this game? The
sure.
Entire time?
If you want to, go for it.
I'm not sure I can do that and actually say things cognizantly.
What was that word? What?
I know it's below the scope of human hearing. You know, it's subsonic. Anyway, ultrasonic.
For Listel.
Looks like we're gonna have a Reaper out here for Monk as gas comes up, and we have the racks before anything else.
Yep, and yeah, just pretty standard for both players.
So
the question finally went down.
Yep.
Sorry?
The question becomes this game whether Listel goes back to the thing he slapped Blaze with and slapped Monk game 1 with, or whether he's going to play a different style. Because I feel like that lurker style is maybe not something that you can do every game because it's just so it's strong if you get there, but it just feels so easily counterable.
Yeah,
and even if you get
sorry,
and even if you get there, as he was saying in chat, drops kill it. Like you have lurkers across the map. You don't have stuff to kill drops, right? Like drops,
and you have to invest so much into that lurker tech, and then getting that critical mass of lurkers.
Yeah, lurkers are expensive too.
And Monk, especially as a player, loves his drops. We haven't really seen it too much from him because it just hasn't gotten to that point, or there hasn't been openings. But you have to always be wary of when he's going to get that drop in.
Yeah, definitely. So we have a second guest coming up and a factory for Monk. Now, I think this is the time he should go proxy Starport. It's not going to happen, but I think he should do it.
Yeah, I think he definitely has to. He definitely has to mix it up. Something has to change here.
That or just scout. Last game, did he have a Reaper last game?
He did. I think it got killed pretty quick though.
Yeah, it did. Only it scouted in and it got killed by the spawning stuff, and then he saw that coming, but still his build he didn't see it coming early enough. Mm-hmm. So I think he needs to scout more, and he just I think he's playing too passively. So whenever I really, really, really destroy Terrans on ladder, right, is one of two things. They're too aggressive, but at a weird timing, right? Mm-hmm. And we have again two base muta coming up. Or if they're too passive, and I just get out of control, right?
Yeah.
So I think Monk needs to turn. I think he's being a little bit too passive. I mean, granted, game 2, there's not much you can do, right? If you have a drop in the main, maybe that does something. But again, you have roaches and ravagers, and you're based at a weird timing. Most likely because of the gold base, actually. But first game he kind of moved out. Later, after playing passively, kind of safely, he got his army just wrecked by lurkers.
Yeah.
And I do think so there are two ways to beat lurkers, right? As Terran, dropping everywhere because you're dropping everywhere, where the lurker's supposed to be, right? Yeah. Or tanks, because as I was saying in the first game, tanks outrange lurkers.
Yeah. And if you can set up those battle lines in the right spot, then eventually the Zerg will have to push into you, and you're just ready for it.
And even Tankovacs, right?
Mm-hmm.
You can attack with that. You don't have to set up a battle line. You can actually build tanks and go. So we have a Liberator coming up, multiple Widow Mines for Monk. And we have... So it appears Listel has learned... Oh, good. He's going to get everything. That's massive.
That's
map
really
control
good.
is no longer available to Monk. Where was it going? So Listel appears has learned from his first game where Monk kind of did an early drop, and he has built spores at kind of popular Liberator locations.
Mm-hmm.
Especially now seeing this Liberator, that makes sense.
Yeah, and this changeling getting nice full scout of whatever his overseer didn't.
Ooh, okay. Yeah, those lings. I enjoy the color of that red paste. It's like almost the color of Listel.
Yeah.
Little redder though. Third base coming up for Listel, still ahead despite the 2-base mutas, still ahead of Monk. But I think Monk does Monk have a command building?
No.
No. So I almost want to say Monk is going to attempt a kind of 2-base push, like I was talking about. That just really punishes you for doing this muta into lurker style.
If these Widow Mines can get burrowed in good positions, it could definitely work.
Especially if they get on the ramp.
Mm-hmm.
That you just can't reinforce, right?
Although he does see it. He sees almost everything.
But the question is, I'm not even sure whether so he has 6. He's supply blocked. Step 1.
Yeah.
Okay. No, don't. You need to kill the.
Ooh.
Oh. Okay.
Wow, that was
Okay. That was
really
smart.
close.
So he sacked the queens.
Yep.
In order to
That
get all
was
the
a really
way.
good play.
But I'm
Monk
not sure
needs
whether
to
he's
take out that spine. Ooh, transfuse already.
I'm still not sure whether he's going to have an up. Like, so lings are coming up. How many mutas
are
does he
going
have?
across the map now.
Mutas, he has 4 mutas, right? He can't fight with us. Oh, good. Well done.
Ooh.
Well done. He's going to clean this up. Friendly
Yep.
fire is Imba. But that did do significant damage. Listel's only up for 4 worker supply. And now we have the Hydra Den coming up. And I expect, but a counterattack coming across the map from Listel. It's not going to find anything, though. Because Monk is on 2 bases. This is very much a 2-base all-in. Or even if you don't want to call it an all-in, it is 2-base and then he's like a lower income attack because, he's going to go. But he's building a 3rd. So I don't know whether with building a 3rd he's done enough damage. I'm surprised. Okay, there we go. Oh, mutas.
Nice. Good hits.
Oh, that hurts. He has 2 mutas left.
Yeah.
And a drop in the main.
Yeah, 2 Widow Mines burrowed.
And Lurker Den's not up. We have 2 mutas. Lings are on the way, but he may lose this base.
He's denying mining at
not
both bases.
Okay, this base is dead.
Yeah.
Right?
He loses the main
This base
hatchery.
is dead. He may lose his Hydra Den.
He uses the Broodlings to proc those Widow Mines. That was a really nice play.
Mutas
And
are
he
dead.
loses the mutas.
Lings are
These
never
lings
going to kill
are
us in the
not
show,
trading
right?
well.
It's not going to work.
Yeah.
Yeah, this
Now he
is
backs off.
okay. So Listel needs some way to come back because this is almost game-winning damage.
And Monk has 2 more medevacs moving in right now.
Yeah,
They get
and
seen,
okay,
but like, what is he gonna do?
yeah. Lings are not going to work against +1 Stim Marines, right? It's just
And
not going to work.
Yeah, and he's drawing the army over to the 3rd. What little army there is.
Yeah, we have 7
here's the
Hydras on the way, but 7 Hydras on the way, but that's not going to fight 2 medevacs worth of units.
Yeah,
In fact,
the spine is uprooted right now. The spine isn't even burrowed.
Yeah, there we go. GG.
GG.
Yeah,
Well
That
done
is
by
what-
Monk.